Stop scrolling seriously, because what I'm about to tell you isn't just a ghost story. It's a warning etched in ancient rotting stone. They call it the Mandir of the Unseen Face, now forgotten shrine deep in the Western Ghats, rumored to house a goddess so old she shed her features to become pure hungry power. My friend Rohan, he was an archaeologist, obsessed with lost deities. He found the coordinates in a crumbling journal. The journey itself was a penance. 3 days through jungle so thick, the sun was just a rumor. When he finally broke through the canopy, the temple wasn't grand. It was hungry. Vines strangled the stone like constricting pythons. And the silence, it wasn't the silence of nature. It was the silence of something listening. He pushed past the main doors. The air inside was colder than the outside night, thick with the scent of dried turmeric and something metallic. His flashlight cut through the absolute dark landing on the altar. There she was. Not sculpted, but grown from the bedrock. A towering figure draped in heavy mildewed silks. And yes, her face, where the eyes, the nose, the mouth should have been, was perfectly unnervingly smooth. Rohan felt a pull, an almost physical need to offer something. He unwrapped his small silver locket, that family heirloom, and placed it gently at the pedestal. That's when the first sound hit him. It wasn't a scream or a chant. It was a single wet drip, like something heavy falling onto stone very close. He spun around, light frantically sweeping the shadows. Nothing, but when he turned back, the silver locket was gone, vanished. He swore. He felt a cold, invisible pressure on his own cheek. Then the whispers began, not in any known language, just vibrations in the air scraping against the inside of his skull. They weren't threatening, they sounded like craving. He bolted, chipping over loose stones, heart hammering against his ribs. He scrambled towards the exit, desperate to feel the sun again. But the huge stone door he pushed open, it wasn't just shut, it was sealed, as if the very rock had flowed together. Panic turned to icy dread. He looked back at the faceless goddess. In the faint, dusty moonlight filtering through a crack, he thought, just thought, the surface of her smooth face seemed fractionally smoother than before. The pressure returned no longer on his cheek, but enveloping him. He dropped the flashlight. The last thing Rohan ever transmitted was a choked, static-filled gasp. The police found his journal weeks later, miles away from the temple, but there was no mention of Rohan ever leaving. And sometimes when the night is deep, you can still hear that heavy wet drip echoing online. They say the goddess doesn't need eyes to see you. She just needs something to take. Be careful what you offer the forgotten places.